दिखने चाहिए बॉस।
सब दे दो, सर्विस है, झट से दिखता है।
पाकिस्तान का सबसे ज्यादा बिकने वाला मोटरसाइकिल टायर,
ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी।
Final day of the first test match in Gaul. It will come to an end. Pakistan needs 68 more to win. The only way you can see Sri Lanka putting themselves into it is if they can go bang bang very early this morning. Oh, that's nicely played. Because it's not all that wide and it's not all that short. He delayed the stroke just so that he can get it behind square for two. Like the positive intent with which Pakistan have begun today. No point in blocking and being reactive. They've been proactive. This is a nice shot. Once again, watching the ball closely. Good roll of the wrist. Placement was good as well from Imam. All it requires is a half-decent partnership for Pakistan to go over the line. This partnership is now worth 27 of 25. Oh, he's got to be careful. Now he knows it's turning away. And even though it's outside the line of the leg stump, he's still got to try and play that ball as straight as possible. I think Sri Lanka needed possibly a day 3, day 4, day 5 pitch instead of how it's panned out for them. It started off as a batting beauty, and they obviously didn't help themselves by being below par with the bat in the first innings. But this is a typical golf pitch that we see now on day 5. Variations and keeping the batsman guessing. This was a dismissal in the first innings. Just picked a little bit on him at the inside edge, and Prabhat Surya at this stage was in total control, causing problems for the Pakistan batsmen. It's a good line to bowl to Babar Azam because he doesn't sweep the ball much. So he got stuck in the crease in the first innings and really was perplexed by the straighter ball in the end. I think that middle and leg stump line could be useful from the left armour. And strike now. I'm thinking if I'm Ramesh Mendis, I'm coming around the wicket because the ball's just doing too much from over. Unless you're going to pitch it up and tempt him to go through the offside like that. Wabal. Yeah, appeared to be a juicy ball to hit through the offside, and obviously the ball is turning sharply from the close range of the bat. And Babar Azam there going full throttle, missing it, big inside edge. Yeah, you got to tighten up. That's nicely played. 68 for 3.
डैंड्रफ का डर हमेशा सर पे सवार।
ले आओ हेड एंड शोल्डर्स जो जड़ तक जाए ताकि डैंड्रफ वापस न आए। हेड एंड शोल्डर्स कंधे से बोझ हटा दे।
We've had several rain breaks.
रहते हुए यहाँ पर 72 टीम के नुकसान पे जल्दी से मिलकर अंगूठे का निशान ऊपर की तरफ आपको मिलेगा इस वीडियो के नीचे, उसको जाकर दबा दीजिए ताकि हमारा जो टारगेट है वो पूरा हो जाए 1000 लाइक्स का। इमाम उल हक जो कि हैं स्ट्राइक पे मौजूद, इस गेंद को उन्होंने डाउन द ग्राउंड खेलते हुए लॉन्ग ऑन के एरिया में एक रन को पूरा कर लिया है। और 250 सब्सक्राइबर्स हमें और चाहिए आज के इस दिन के अंदर 6,74,000 तक जाने के लिए। तो आप जो है वो इसी सेशन के अंदर ये काम पूरा कर दीजिए। गेंद जो है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा टर्न हो रही है और इन दोनों ही प्लेयर्स का रोल जो है वो नहायत ही अहम रहेगा। 25 रन का इजाफा कर दिया है जिन्होंने आज के इस दिन के अंदर। यहाँ पर अब बाबर आजम है स्ट्राइकर एंड पे मौजूद, जयसूर्या है बॉलर। जयसूर्या जिनके गेंद ऑफ स्टंप की लाइन में गेंद जिसे संभलते हुए फ्रंट पर आकर बैटिंग पैड को साथ मिलाते हुए खेल दिया है। वापस बॉलिंग के पास कोई रन का मौका मौजूद नहीं है। पाकिस्तान की टीम ये मैच जीतेगी जी, बिल्कुल लग तो यूं ही रहा है कि पाकिस्तान की टीम जो है वो इस मुकाबले को जीतने वाली है। मरहल अब देखते हैं कैसा होने वाला है। बहुत ही शानदार खेलते हुए फिलहाल ये दोनों बैटर्स टीम पाकिस्तान के लिए और अच्छे तरीके से जो है वो अपनी टीम को आगे लेकर बढ़ते हुए वंस अगेन ये गेंद विकेट के लिए गेंद जिसे फ्रंट पर आकर बैट को साथ मिलाते हुए खेल दिया गया है। वापस बॉलिंग के स्ट्रोक के साथ स्कोर जो है वो अब रहते हुए यहाँ पर 73 टीम के नुकसान पे।
That one's too full. Made it too easy for him to play the drive and get off strike. Lanka in around the back. Good square leg. And who was it? Big slip goes across the slip on the offside. 19 gone, 4 for the warning, 73 for 3.
जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी वाले सर्विस लाइव लगाओ, क्योंकि ड्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी।
जब हर घूंट हो स्ट्रॉन्ग तो व्हाई नॉट मेरी जान। पैंटीन जिसमें है चावलों का पानी और प्रो विटामिन फॉर्मूला जो हेयर फॉल कम करे सिर्फ 14 दिन में। पैंटीन, बाल गिरे कम तो खुले ज्यादा।
For Pakistan to take the 1-0 lead in the series. Nice partnership between these two. 35. Lanka would be hoping to pick one because it becomes just a little bit difficult for the new batsman to get adjusted to extravagant spin. Lovely delivery, shorter in length, and it turned a mile, and a smile to go with it. You can only smile at such a ball because it's just not in your control really. It all ends up. He's covering the entire set of stumps, Imamul Haq. Wants to play more at the ball, and so that will allow him probably to sort of play the spin better as well. It's almost on that off-stump guard, off-stump line. I think what it also allows him to do is just know exactly where that off-stump is. Anything that's outside his eye line, and no, it's not in line with the stump, so can afford to leave it with the ball turning away as it is. Very positive stride into that shot, and it's been a very, very fine beginning by Imamul Haq. We rave about how cool Babar Azam is in tough situations, but this guy's not bad at all. Not easy facing an off-spinner on a square turner. Come boys! That's gone fine. Babar Azam will not run for that. I think it probably will give him a 4. A rare sweep shot from Babar Azam. And he would know another 5 or 6 overs and this ball will lose its hardness and batting will become just a shade easier. He's played the sweep shot on the line. Down the left side. Didn't get the connection that he wanted, but enough to get the boundary. Bottom edge goes fine. Ramesh Mendes is a bowler who bowls very quick and very flat. So there's better length. 20 overs gone, 78 for 3.
मैंने स्विच किया टू पैम्पर्स, जिसमें पहले से ही लोशन विद एलोवेरा है, जो कबीर को दिन रात रैश से बचाता है। अब से नो मोर रैश डिसीजन। ट्राई पैम्पर्स।
कितने चाहिए बॉस? सब दे दो। सर्विस है, झट से बिकता है।
पाकिस्तान का सबसे ज्यादा बिकने वाला मोटरसाइकिल टायर, ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी, तो फिक्र कैसी।
आपस की गर्मा गर्मी अपनी जगह
और शूट से वापसी के रहबर के हॉटपॉट, जो खाने को रखे देर तक गर्म। रहबर फ्रॉम द हाउस ऑफ ईगल स्टार।
देखूं मैं हर रोज कल की तैयारी, इसके ख्याल में इनकी कल की तैयारी कभी न रुके, इसलिए टैन विटामिन सी, डी और जिंक का रिफ्रेशिंग सोर्स, जो इम्यूनिटी, एनर्जी और मेंटल शार्पनेस की डेली जरूरत को सपोर्ट करे, ताकि आपके बच्चे रहें रिफ्रेश और सीखें अच्छी बातें। टैन बनाए बेहतर मुस्तकबिल रोजाना।
आज होगा टक्कर का मुकाबला, बिहारी लड़ाई और तेल का तड़का। एरियल का नया ब्लू फॉर्मूला जिद्दी दागों का करे सफाया।
सर्विस टायर्स की क्वालिटी पूरी दुनिया ने मानी। 40 से ज्यादा ममालिक में एक्सपोर्ट होने वाला।
Nicely played. Long on is about 15 meters off the boundary, so it won't go to the boundary. And no confusion regarding the calling this time. Imam called and Babar responded, and this was Noman Ali there, gingerly across, and then suddenly rushed by his partner, and in the end a comical end to that very brief appearance of Noman Ali. Not exactly a Usain Bolt between the wickets, but with a catch. And the reaction of the close-in fielders suggests so. Noman Ali nowhere near where he needed to be when the bails were dislodged. Prabal Jayasuriya. Take a closer look at what happened in the previous deliveries on the sweep shot. And it's gone into the ground. I think that pad is just slightly raised above the ankle, so it's gone in between his boot and the padding on the shin. It won't be nice. ...41-run partnership, very assured partnership. We haven't seen a lot of play and miss. Both have generally been aggressive. And that's the difference in this Pakistan cricket team. They seem to be a calm unit. Yeah, the 31 runs they've got this morning in quick time, Ramiz would have just calmed that change room that much more. As I can tell you, Sri Lanka would have said to themselves, we can come this morning, ball turning, ball still new and hard. We can get a couple of early wickets, then we might be able just to ruffle Pakistan and hopefully try and put extra pressure on them. And Pakistan would have known that themselves. Their plan would most certainly have been to make sure that in the early part of today, wickets don't fall, and they've done that. Yeah, the other query, I guess, that's to be addressed by a Sri Lankan skipper is regarding bowling changes. 52 runs to play. Should he get a left-arm pacer in? change the ends before it's too late. You've got to do that. This partnership has not really been troubled, 41 or 44. Oh, throw gone. Absolutely dead. So they've got the wicket. Babar Azam probably is not going to challenge. It missed his bat and it looked absolutely plumb. Yeah, the only thing I thought was there might have been an inside edge. But Babar Azam walking down to his partner suggests that he knows it hasn't hit the bat. Take a closer look.
Directed that umpire, player review for LBW. Original decision is out. Speed delivery front time when ready. Looks like it's missed the bat. We'll just confirm that with Aldridge if you've got it ready. Do you want to show us another one? Front 20 way. Clear it up. If you've got anything. Yeah, just nice and slow. Yeah, it looks like there's a gap there. No problem. Here's Aldridge. Running through. Keep going. Yeah, no bat. Ball tracking when available, please. No problem. No bat and bowl drop. Just waiting for ball tracking. Here we go, Rodney. Pitching outside off, impacts in line, wickets hitting, 3 reads, quickly back on screen, and stay with your position of outs.
Confirmation.
You're on screen, signal.
And celebration for the Sri Lankan coach, Chris Silverwood. Babar Azam looked good for the time he was there. But it's Prabhat Jayasuriya who's got his number again. He goes for 24, 79 for 4.
डैंड्रफ का डर हमेशा सर पे सवार ले आओ हेड एंड शोल्डर्स जो जड़ तक जाए ताकि डैंड्रफ वापस ना आए हेड एंड शोल्डर्स कंधे से बोझ हटा दे
सर्विस टायर्स की क्वालिटी पूरी दुनिया ने मानी 40 से ज्यादा ममालिक
पूरे 7-6 जिलेट ब्लू 3 फ्लेक्सी अब सुपर लॉन्ग
There's the catch. Lauren Bell back into the attack and doing what she so often does.
Partnership has been dislodged. What next now for Sri Lanka? They need to see off this guy ASAP. Immediately the line of the off stump so he can deal with the ball turning into him. Bit of chatter around the bat now, you'll expect that. Always happens when the team's got a wicket. Sri Lanka will just be thinking now, if we can get one of these two out, Saud Shakhil in particular. And we're still in this game, 52 needed.
value of playing football before the game. Sri Lankans practice a lot with football. First innings dismissal, didn't read the straighter one, picked up by the keeper, and pretty similar ball this time, the ball keeping low, once again being troubled by the straighter line. Oh, lovely delivery. That's the natural variation out of the rough. Very close to that outside edge as well. 79 for 4.
Pakistan 4 down now. The captain, Babar Azam, the last man to go in the over prior to this one. Imam Haq has been resolute at one end, joined by the man with the first innings heroics, Saud Shakil. Good shot. Very good shot. We were talking about the confidence that he's exuded this morning. Here's another example.
Talk about wrong footing. A bowler. A wicket has gone down. Saud Shakil has experienced a couple of very, very difficult deliveries. And here is Imam ul Haq. The first ball he receives of a brand new over, hits it for a 6. Tremendous strike under pressure. Into the 40s now.
Now with the ball turning away, he had to make sure he got as close as possible to the pitch, and he did that. 6 runs confirmed by Alex Wharf. Sub 50 now to win, 46.
This is turning out to be one very, very impressive innings, because it hit the ball with the spin, against the spin. Last ball of the last over, it went the other way. We didn't see that a lot in the first innings. Saud Shakil being beaten by a spinning ball.
Good length.
He obviously picks the trajectory very early, Saud Shakil. That's probably one other secret to success as far as his batting is concerned against spin. Now that's into the gap and beautifully timed. That's an issue with the offie. Just needs basic tight bowling in one spot in that good length box that we talked about the other day. Easy shot for the left-hander to execute.
So assured in how he plays his strokes. This is delicately done. Purposely delaying contact so it goes behind the fielder at backward point.
Because he plays the ball late, he's got actually 2 shots to every spinning ball. He can move forward and he can play the same length of the back foot as well. Quite an amazing way to deal with spin. There you see him once again. For others, it could have been a nasty ball. For him, meat and drink. 90 for 4.
Pakistan edging closer, need 41 runs now. They've scored half the runs that were required in half an hour's play. Would never be the case because there's considerable turn, considerable help for the spinners. Not talking about wickets in terms of the run rate. Pakistan have been scoring at 6+.
See, what really impressed me was the preparation and the approach from Imam-ul-Haq. He showed a lot of respect to the left-arm spinner Prabhat Jayasuriya, who's the major threat for the Pakistani lineup in this test match, especially in the 5th innings. But he has gone after the off-spinner, Ramesh Mendes, in pursuit of runs, and that has worked well.
To a certain extent, yes, the frame of mind to attack has been there, but you've got to say that there have been lots of short pitch stuff which deserve to be put away. Now, Ramesh Mendes this morning, 7.25 his economy. He's been cut, he's been pulled on 4 occasions. There's one good shot which Imam-ul-Haq hit him for 6.
Yeah, Ramesh Mendes is not known for his economy. As a batsman, you'd know when you glean the information in order to deal with Ramesh Mendes. As a batsman, you'd know he's going to offer you a bad delivery every over. And that has been the case. And that's why Imam-ul-Haq has been cashing on. He's unbeaten on 42. That's why, without any dramas.
You wanted to ruffle Pakistan. All you need to do is to build dots. Jayasuriya is doing his bit. Just bowl maiden overs. Don't need to try too much. Situation, the pitch might just do something for you. Now Pakistan have also focused quite a bit on playing a new game, Pakistan way, as you'd say. A camp where you're looking to score runs, you're looking to put pressure on the bowler all the time.
Oh, good delivery, good delivery. I'm with you, Russell, on that point. I'm with you. You have to string dot deliveries to be able to create pressure. It's 92 for 4.
Last ball of last over, interesting. There's enough rough to work with. One can turn, one could go straight on, bounce, spit. All you need to do as a spinner is stay patient in there and something could happen. Inside edge there too. But if you keep leaking runs, it's a problem. You can't have those catchers in place now. Karunaratne's been forced to react. Dhananjay De Silva is introduced. And here you have a leading spinner who got a 5-wicket haul in the first innings. You're unable to trust him to play a support role. So that's where he finds himself, that he's got to go to his part-timer.
Yeah, that's the job, isn't it? If you have a threatening bowler like Prabhat Jayasuriya from the other end, somebody has to complement by bowling maiden overs, keep that pressure on the batsman. But he wasn't able to do that. And plus, Pakistani batters have played him well.
Spinners' lengths today have not been exactly where you want them to be. There's no doubt about it. On the shorter side. We're talking strike rates at different lengths, and when the moment you've been short or on the shorter side, they're being put away. Slower pitch, hence even on a back of a good length, Good players will get on the back foot and hit you. That's exactly what's happened. The one that was hit for 6, the real full one. And this is all that's required. The part-timer's doing it for you. He's given you a maiden, 92 for 4. Lanka squad for the 2 test matches. Well, Sanka is a part of it. He's been informed. Do you bring him back in to open the innings? But then you do have Madushka, who got a half century. In the bowling department, you'll have to look at the fast bowlers. Nishan Madushka, have to give him another go at the top of the order. Hence no changes to the batting. Prabhat Jayasuriya and then Ramesh Mendis. Dilshan Madushka, correction, Madhushanka, the left arm seamer, he could be an option. Asita Fernando recovering from dengue. And of course Akshita Manasinghe is an offie. But Ramesh Mendis has picked up wickets. He's got a good collection of wickets too. But under pressure, can you stand up?
Yeah, it's a good point you made. You have to think about one of the fast bowlers to be sat out for the next test match. Because as a captain, if you don't have the confidence in a bowler to bowl longer spells, then there is no point playing him. And if the pitch is going to be a turning track, then you have to opt for another spinner. You can give the new ball to Prabhat Jayasuriya.
Nicely played by Shakil, getting to it and knocking it into the gap. Vishwa Fernando has been the go-to fast bowler. He's been used at very different stages. Kasun Rajitha, hardly anything, and hence that's the spot you've got to look at.
Who is the spinner you would prefer? Jai Vikrama or anybody else?
Come boys, come boys! Look, you want variety. Praveen Jai Vikrama and Prabhat Jayasuriya, left arm orthodox spinners. So looking at that squad, you probably will go with Ramesh Mendis. And you hope that improvement, that control you get. If there's runs on the board, he'll pick up those wickets. But when there's not much runs on the board, what do? You've got to be able to trust him. Manasinghe, off spinner. But do you swap him straight away? Because at the end of the day, wickets is the key. My Mendis does have wickets in Sri Lankan conditions.
Come boys! No, there is no harm in playing another off spinner in your lineup, because Pakistani lineup has 4 left-handers. 5 to be precise. Shan Masood is there, Imamul Haq. Then you have Saud Shakil, Noman Ali, Shaheen Afridi. That's a good hit. Very positive. Didn't bat an eye to the turning balls. Saud Shakil played that stroke with chilling clarity.
Just a good shot. Really good shot. Nothing much Prabhat Jayasuriya could do about it. Man with a lot of confidence. He's got 208 not out in that first innings. Right now not letting the bowler settle in. 32 required for Pakistan. Top edge, but no one there. $100 on the board. 100 for 4 now, Pakistan. Imamul Haq's on 44, batting brilliantly. It's testing conditions, but very sound in defense and attack.
See, for me, the reason why Pakistan team is in a very good position in this test match, they have played Prabhat Jayasuriya very well. It's not that he has bowled badly. Yes, he went for plenty in the first innings, giving away 145 runs on a pitch like this. But you have to give credit to the Pakistani batters, especially South Shakil, who played him so well.
Hesitation, hesitation, here we go. He's got back, but there certainly was a single there. Saud Shakil knocked it into the gap and was jogging through. He would have made it, but Imam just didn't respond.
Ball watching. Yeah, he called very early. Could have been a disaster for Pakistan.
When everything's going so well, batters controlling the innings, you don't need anything like this.
And that was Saud Shakil's call. When the ball is played in front of the wicket, that is the striker's call. That's where Imamul Haq faltered.
Coming out here this morning, a lot of comparisons being brought through to the 2009 test match between these two teams at this particular venue. Pakistan started the 5th day, needing 96 runs with 8 wickets in hand. Today 83 with 7. Sri Lankan fans hoping for a repeat. Those happen only once in a lifetime.
Yeah, to be able to repeat that, they needed early wickets. But they've been denied. And through some responsible batting from Imamul Haq.
They needed 2 bowlers blocking up the ends. One might end up picking up the wickets, but you needed to make scoring runs very, very difficult. Now that didn't happen in the morning session. The first over itself, 2 short balls were put away for 4. Any hope, any energy you might have disappears. Shoulders droop.
Yeah, if there were any nerves, they disappear quite quickly. It's 1 or 2 for 4.
Sun's not broken through yet. We had a heavy shower this morning around 8:15. Lasted for a good 15 minutes, but we were on the park on time. A new hero for Pakistan. His first test innings out of his home country. In different conditions, but full of quality and class.
Ever since he has made his test match debut, he has impressed many. With his approach, with his talent, and with his demeanor at the pitch. Stays very calm. Bats like an assured batsman.
First 4 days, I was surprised when I was told we've lost only 39 overs of play due to rain. So many stoppages. We got through again. Got to go back 10 years to find a draw here in Galle. 21 test matches. That streak will not be broken.
Yeah, that's what you get when you come to Sri Lanka. Very well equipped ground staff everywhere.
Turn increased gradually throughout the test match. Not much in the first, but in the fourth day we saw 5.3 degrees of turn for the Sri Lankan spinners. The Pakistan spinners throughout the day didn't get as much. Now it's reduced again. It's a new ball pitch. The harder the ball, the more you get out of it. Almost 30 overs, ball getting softer, not zipping through as much.
Usually this pitch starts to crumble on day 4, but we haven't seen that. Maybe it's the case of sun not flaring down during the entire 5 days. Happened in a couple of days. And that's why this pitch is still intact.
Second test in Colombo. The ball's going to be missing a test match after quite a while due to COVID. Every test match was played here. Good 3 years since we played at a different venue. Well, it's found the tunnel between the legs as well. The drone went through the tunnel at the fort, but the ball. Second test on the 24th of July, live from the SSC. So a different venue after a long time. So good. Saud Shakil able to find the single when he wishes. 104 for 4.
Bowling right arm around the wicket.
That's our drone. Finding new ways, new avenues to fly. Finds that gap. And right on the pitch. Imamul Haq finds a gap between the legs of Prabhat Jayasuriya. Ramesh Mendis is back. Well, your wicket-taking option. Nicely played. Oh, starts off again. It's very strange that the batters are looking for runs against Mendis. But Dhananjay De Silva, up and down you'd say comparatively, but no runs conceded.
Maybe the Pakistani batters feel he's the right option to go after. They're not afraid to improvise. They've been innovative against him, and they've been rewarded. And they have gathered plenty of runs off the bowling of Ramesh Mendis. 56 already. He's into his 12th over.
He's on the shorter side. That's the problem. So they're able to create shots and they have time to react to the turn and bounce. Got to be 6 inches fuller.
See, that's the problem with his bowling. Once he's able to complete his action, he's a different bowler. And with the deliveries, he was unable to finish his action. Either it's a short one or a full toss, a long hop, finishes, keeps on leaking runs. He has to be there, consistently there. It's the third time. The coordination was not there between these two batters.
Yep, the only way Sri Lanka look like they can pick up a wicket here is a run out, a misunderstanding. Imam ul Haq, the non-striker. Not appearing to be in sync with Saud Shakil, who's a good runner between the wickets, I must say. Gets one past the edge, 108 for 4. .23 required for Pakistan to go one up in the series. They've been by far the better side. The fielding, outstanding. They've created so many opportunities with their fielders. Last ball of last over. Hits at Saud Shakil, who's watching it closely, does well to draw the gloves and the bat away from that delivery.
Only 5 runs away, Imam ul Haq. To get a 15 Test match cricket.
Keeper! Tight! Keeper! Needed a direct hit. A little unpredictable, isn't he? Suddenly he takes off. Suddenly he doesn't respond. He's not fluent, Imam ul Haq.
Yeah, he was okay with everybody else.
Keeper!
But here, he's struggling with Saud Shakil. Maybe these two haven't batted enough to be able to develop that understanding. Oh, what a delivery. He was playing for turn. That one went with the arm.
He stays low. Watching it, gets the front foot out of the way so the bat can come in to play if needed. The fact that his weight is in front and staying low, is able to counter any deviation in that little area where a lot of batters find tricky. They're lunging, but he's waiting for it. And on top.
Yeah, he doesn't commit early. That's good, Saud Shakil. Watches the ball. Decides at the last moment how to deal with the ball. Reverse sweep into the gap. And it'll be 4 runs.
Very nicely played. So calming the way he approaches. He's starting outside off stump. Because he knows Prabhat Jayasuriya has to go into that rough. He's covered the stumps outside the line of off stump. You're not going to be given out LBW. Little fuller, and he's got an option. Off stump, you're not going to be given out.
Yeah, that's where he's been very good, Saud Shakil, in this Test match. He has forced the ballers away consistently from that dangerous line of length. He has forced the ballers away. And that's why he's been very effective in this test match for Pakistan. That's why he's been very effective. He was troubled with a couple of deliveries pitched outside the off stump. One went with the arm. And he said, okay, I'm not going to bowl you. I'll let you bowl you there. Brought out the reverse sweep. And now the conventional sweep. And that too into the gap. And he'll pick up another boundary of the over. It's 117 for 4. And he'll pick up another boundary of the over. It's 117 for 4.
This has been one impressive run chase on a dicey pitch, on a lively pitch for spin. Pakistan have made it look extremely easy. The game plan has been outstanding. It's been based on aggression, taking on spin. Not worry about what can happen, but what they can do with the situation. And they've been really smart, playing the sweeps, using their feet, hitting the ball up in the air, playing the sweeps, and he's been outstanding as well. Hitting the ball up in the air. Normally you associate, and he's been outstanding as well. With an opener, playing well against pace, but Imamul Haq with an opener has been so good against spin as well, so it's become a kind of a complete batter that way. It's not easy to adjust to the conditions if you're an opener.
I think let's not forget, yes, it's been a very good chase. They've done well the second innings. But the way that they set up the victory with the first innings lead, Saud Shakil set up Salman Agha, their partnership, as well as Naseem Shah at the end of the innings sticking around and helping Pakistan to just continue to build the lead. 200, 220 to win the test match on day 5 on this surface and the way it's playing could have been very difficult for Pakistan. On day 5 on this surface and the way it's playing could have been very difficult for Pakistan.
Beautiful, absolutely glorious shot. His quality against Spain is just awesome, absolutely awesome. His quality against Spain is
Coaches enjoyed that.
Absolutely.
How nice is this? Going towards the line of the ball last minute, just opening up to ensure that he can get access over the offside field. Just the timing, beautiful. Get access over the offside field.
Oh, caught behind. Beautifully bowled. It had to be a great delivery to get rid of him. Oh, caught behind. Beautifully bowled. Got a good one, but I think job has been done. The tremendous batting potential is Saud Shakil. Job has been done. Tremendous batting. Probably in two minds whether to move forward or go back there. Just a little stutter and, well, an incredible sharp turner from the office. Got it to pitch in the right area, got it to bounce and spin, and it had to be a great ball really to deceive and dismiss Saud Shakil. 30 of 38, great test match for him. 122 for 5, and we'll have drinks as well. Great test match for him. 122 for 5, and we'll have drinks as well.
Pakistan Tour of Sri Lanka. Live and exclusive on Willow. Pakistan Tour of Sri Lanka. Live and exclusive on Willow. Live and exclusive on Willow. In association with Toyota. Let's go places. In association with Toyota. Let's go places.
1-2-2 for 5. And it was a brilliant delivery to get rid of Sao Shakil. It had to be. And it was a brilliant delivery to get rid of Sarfraz Ahmed. 52 test matches, 3,000 plus runs, average of 38. 52 test matches. Strides out when the job is literally done for Pakistan. 9 more runs required. When the job is literally done for Pakistan. 9 more runs required. Down the ground, straight away.
Ripper of a ball. You see it bounced just a little bit more than he was expecting it to. Probably got his gloves. See it part of the glove. A little bit more than he was expecting it to. Probably got his gloves. Part of the glove. 122 for 5.
Just 9 runs required. Imam Ul Haq, rock solid, 47 and 76. Being the bedrock of the innings. Prabhat Jayasuriya in the wickets again, 3 for 47. 47 and 76. Needed a lot more, a lot sooner. Sri Lanka to try and ruffle the feathers of this Pakistan batting lineup second time around.
On the bounce to the field and the deep. It's a brand new WT cycle as well. World Test Championship. A win will give, should give Pakistan. It's a brand new 12 points. Cycle as well. World Test Championship. A win will give. If they win, they become the most successful visiting team in Sri Lanka to win Test matches. 10th victory in SL. The track record is very, very impressive. To win Test matches, 10th victory in SL. Track record is very, very impressive.
And to do it in Gaul as well, first test of a 2-match series will just give them that extra bit of confidence going into Colombo for the second. Oh, that's nicely played. It's a good bit of fielding. Ramesh Mendes, if that had gone past him, it was definitely going into the boundary. It's a good bit of fielding.
Like the way Pakistani batters have used their feet.
Going into the boundary.
Because you can become a little circumspect with how the ball has spun. But if you've got a plan, if you've got the skill and technique, then you shouldn't be worried about what can happen if you miss the ball. Sarfraz on a couple of occasions very keen to get out of the crease. What can happen if you miss the ball? Sarfraz on a couple of occasions very keen to get out of the crease. So much value to be had if you are willing to use your feet to spin. because you then negate the effect of the close-in net of fielders. You take the leg before out of the equation as well. To spin, because you then negate the effect of the close-in net of fielders. Take the leg before out. Nice bit of footwork, using the box really smartly.
The one thing that has stood out for me and what I've liked about Imam in this innings, you're always going to get a ball that bounces a little bit extra, one that's going to go past the inside edge, maybe an inside edge and short to the short leg fielder. But he's continued with his plan. He hasn't been ruffled by that. And that's happened. He hasn't gone and tried to play a big shot and try and hit the bowler off that length. He's continued to be resolute. He's continued to trust his defense, and that's why he's been successful. Hit the bowler off that length. He's continued to be resolute. He's continued to trust his defense, and that's why he's been successful.
Normally in a run chase situation, teams from Pakistan appear to be panic-stricken by the situation. Not this lot so far. I mean, there's one more test to come after this, but this really was a tricky one for them, surviving at Gaur. Not only have they survived well, but they are on the cusp of winning this. 1-2-5 for 5. Not only have they survived well, but they are on the cusp of winning this. 1-2-5 for 5. Yeah, thrust had to be from the spinners, and Jayasuriya with 3, Mendes with 1, but not a lot of runs to play with. That was a problem for Sri Lanka after conceding a lead of 149. 3, Mendes with 1, but not a lot of runs to play with. That was a problem for Sri Lanka after conceding a lead of 149. Very matured innings from Imam ul Haq. Good defense, great use of the feet, wonderful plan. And then very matured innings from mentally extremely strong. Wickets had gone down. He could have tried something out of the ordinary. He did not. Mentally extremely strong. Follow the route, and it has worked perfectly.
Now, you mentioned yesterday, if you remember, Ramiz, when he walked out to bat, that this run chase, he goes about it well. He can find himself half century not out. He's almost there. 49. Team's almost there. 6 more. Half century not out. He's almost there. 49. Team's almost there. 6 more.
It's be an occasion. School kids in. Can't be there to watch Sri Lanka lose this game. It's be an occasion. Yeah, lovely batting, lovely innings. 50 to Imam ul Haq. Richly deserves it. Absolutely stunning innings on a very, very tough pitch. Lovely innings. 50 to Imam ul Haq. Always is more than useful to have your opener amongst runs and running in good form. And he's been extremely smart, extremely good with his technique and method, and how well he's played this innings. Lovely hand in this run chase.
Very mature innings. Imam ul Haq, and it'll be satisfying for him.
In this run chase.
Very mature innings. Imam ul Haq, and it'll be satisfying for him. Review taken by Sri Lanka. Review
Direct to third umpire, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. Fair delivery front on when ready, please. Direct to third umpire, player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. Fair delivery front. Okay. Quiz Voltry is just to confirm. There's no bat involved. Thank you. Okay. Quiz Voltry is just to confirm. There's no bat involved. Okay, run it through, please. Keep going. There's no bat involved. You can go to ball tracking, please, when it's ready. Please. Keep going. Alex, no bat involved. Go to ball tracking. Pitching out off. Impact is over 3 metres. We'll go back on screen. Alex, you can stay with your original decision. Pitching out not out. Impact is over 3 metres. Go back on screen. Go back. We need to see a predictable path just to see whether they lose that review. Sorry, Alex, we've got to go back. Just confirmation to see if they lose review of this missing. Sorry, Alex, we've got to go back. Just confirmation to see if they lose review of this missing. Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's a strike away from winning this now, Pakistan. 4 runs to win. Fielders come in. Strike away from winning this now, Pakistan. 4 runs to win. Fielders come in. There's a sweep shot. That's well blocked by that fielder at short leg. Dushka there anticipating that sweep from Sarfraz. Dushka there anticipating that sweep from Sarfraz.
Great anticipation. That could have been the game. Great anticipation. That could have been the game.
It's going to be tough for Sarfraz to pinch a run from short leg or from short cover. It's not going to happen. It's going to be tough for Sarfraz. He's got to go over the top. Pinch a run from short leg or from short cover. It's not going to happen. He's got to go over the top. Sweep shot and take it. He's getting just a little bit anxious. Needless anxiety being shown by Sarfraz. Waiting for the sweep shot, and he's been dismissed. Needless anxiety being shown by Sarfraz. Mendes taking a very good catch. He's been dismissed.
Yeah, that's a good catch. Had to judge it properly away to his left. Managed to get the hands just under the ball in time. He's disappointed because he knows he could have just hung around for a little bit longer and made sure that he got the team over the line. He's disappointed. Not to be for Sarfraz Ahmed. Goes for 1. 1-2-7 for 6. He got the team over the line. Not to be for Sarfraz Ahmed. Goes for 1. 1-2-7 for 6. Salman Aliaka. Hundreds 1. 50s 4. 4 more runs needed to win.
A lot of flurry in the field. New batter in, so want him to feel the pressure. 4 runs and 4 wickets to take for Sri Lanka. New batter in, 4 runs. Want him to feel the pressure. 4 wickets to take for Sri Lanka. 4 runs. Batter in, that's gone for 4. Seals the deal for Pakistan. Agha Salman batted brilliantly in the first innings. Congratulations all around. They were the better side. They caught brilliantly. They bowled outstandingly well to restrict Sri Lanka to 312, and then South Shakil took the game away from Sri Lanka with a breathtaking batting display. Got a double ton. The average is almost 100 in his 6 test match at South Shakil. So this was supposed to be a tough gig for Pakistan to beat Sri Lanka at Galle. Well, they've done it again. They did it last year. They're off to a very good start in this new cycle of World Test Championship. 12 points to Pakistan. And a lot to rejoice, a lot to be proud of. Imam Haq led the action with a 50 not out of 84 balls. It's tremendous batting from him as well. Used his feet, mentally extremely strong. So Pakistan 1 up in this 2 test series.
This is the moment. Down the ground, showing the same confidence that he did in that first innings. This is the moment. What a lovely stroke to close off this first test match here at Galle. Been one that's ebbed and flowed. Been one that has asked for some of the best performances in test match cricket from these players. Amazing 208 not out from a man who has shown that he can do it in Pakistan, he can do it outside of Pakistan. South Shakil, a man who has shown a good innings in this second innings from Imam Haq to make sure that his team gets over the line. Pakistan win this first test match by 4 wickets at Galle. They lead the series 1-0 going into Colombo for the second test at the Sinhalese Sports Club. Bradburn will be extremely happy with the manner in which his Chargers have played their cricket in this first test match. Looking forward to ensuring that they play even better in the second.
Yes, Shaheen Shah Afridi bowled well on a pitch that didn't have a lot in for him. Shaheen Shah Afridi everyone contributed. Was that partnership between South Shakil and Agha Salman that took the game away from the Sri Lankans. Really was critical that they had that partnership. Abdullah Shafiq once again failing and faltering. Imam Haq with a very, very fine, impressive 50 on a tough pitch. Shan Masood once again a failure for him. Rahman Ali, the night watchman, was run out, and then Babar and South Shakil making sure that Pakistan got over the line. A little bit of a hot flutter, a bit of a drama, but nothing that could deter Pakistan from going 1 zip up in this 2 test series. Sri Lanka tried their hand through spin. Jayasuriya once again successful operator, 4 for 56, 1 for Mendes, and 6 down Pakistan, 130. This morning it had to happen quickly for Sri Lanka, but it was a 41-run partnership that saw Pakistan through that anxious first half an hour. Babar Azam being fed with a couple of nice, easy balls to get his innings going. He looked quite good before he got a straighter one that kept just a little bit low and was plumb in front of the stumps. Imamul Haq was outstanding. He used his feet and played spin superbly. Didn't bog down, and Saud Shakil once again very impressive. Seems to have a lot of time to play the spinners and creates his own angles and keeps them guessing with his skillful work. I've got a beauty. Really had to play at that line. Got behind. Imamul Haq getting a run, getting to his 50. Really had to play at that line. Got behind. Across, falling to his favorite shot. And so it was Aga who came in and belted this one over mid-off for 4, earning Pakistan the win. In fact, it went all the way for 6. So that's the match summary then. Sri Lanka 312, Pakistan 461. And that was the real difference. A lead of 149, and then Sri Lankans were bowled out for 279, leaving Pakistan 132 to win, 131 to win, 133 for the loss of 6. They win this